December 7th of 1941 marks one of America's darkest hours. The waters of Pearl Harbor were filled with sinking ships, Japanese torpedoes, and the bodies of U.S. servicemen.
Tonight, one of those men killed in the attack is finally on his way home. Valley News Team's Clint DeRose has the story.
In November of 1941, a woman received a letter from her brother stationed at Pearl Harbor. On December 10th, she responded.
Then the letter comes back, stamped, return to sender, address unknown.
Because on December 7th, her brother, Arthur Neuenschwander, was killed at his battle station when the Japanese attacked Battleship Row. Arthur was the oldest of a big family in the town of Fessenden. He never left home until he joined the Navy for something more.
He left to join the Navy and, as they say, see the world.
His ship, the Battleship Oklahoma, took torpedo after torpedo from enemy planes. An officer and close friend describes how Arthur was killed in that chaos as the ship began to turn onto its side.
All this heavy equipment, big shears, welders, coming down and just fell on top of Arthur.
He then joined more than 400 of his shipmates as they sank into the bay. That was all anybody knew about the fate of Arthur, until his nephew and fellow veteran, Ross Johnson, got a phone call out of the blue.
I thought it was a hoax, so I just deleted it. And then another message the next week, I did the same thing. I thought maybe they're after my social security number or checkbook or something.
The Navy had found Arthur's remains in the middle of a mass grave set up after the attack. The journey home took more than 75 years to complete, but it's finally reaching its conclusion. Ross and everyone else in the family is just happy that Arthur can finally be laid to rest on home soil.
We should do everything we can to get Arthur home. And so that's what we're trying to do.
In Fargo, Clint DeRose, Valley News Live.
And now we want to show you a video that just came in. Arthur Neuenschwander's remains landed at Hector International Airport just a few minutes ago. Those remains will go to Fessenden, North Dakota, where Arthur will be buried with full military honors on Saturday. The estimates put the number of World War II service members still unaccounted for at more than 73,000.